a verse in the scriptures. But they know what's going on though, to a degree. And some of them watch the video, so they may look at it from a different point of view, like, hey, we need to prepare this way and that way or whatever. And that's what's been going on. Now let me read on some more. Verse 17 says, a man should desire to go into a city and should not be able. So think about a lot of these girls, man, because these men gonna be bugging out, and there's less men than women. When women realize what the fuck going on, they're gonna be trying to gravitate towards an Israelite man, a man of the Lord. And people have this misconception with man of the Lord just being some old pushover and soft man. Like, no. If you read the scriptures about men of the Lord, there was never no pushovers. There was never no weak, timid men. There were solid, stern men that went through adversity and dealt with it. The Most High blessed them too for enduring. And people see that. That's why you have testimonies. Let me read verse 18. Yeah. We'll play that video. Now verse 18 said, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. So keep in mind, men gonna be afraid. And they're talking about you little bitch ass niggas, these new niggas. If the men gonna be afraid, what you think the women gonna do? Cause like, I seen a video, people's doing a spearmint. Somebody take off running, just say that when a man take off running, there's a crowd of people, or a few men take off running. Everybody else follow suit, especially the women. They be taking off too, because they looking like, what the fuck going on? The whole time ain't even shit going on. So just imagine what shit really is going on. Matter of fact, let me read one more, then I play the other video. It says, verse 19, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword. That can be anything. It can be a machete, it can be a literal sword, it could be guns, whatever. And spoil their goods because of lack of bread and for great tribulation. There's going to be a lot of shit going on, man. So right now, you still got society propped up. You know, the inflation keep increasing. They keep talking about tariffs and different stuff moving about people living their day-to-day lives, paying bills and all that shit. All it takes is one serious event to throw all that shit off. Let me play this other video. Give me one minute.
Then it was packed. And what do you think I saw? What do you think I saw?
What did you see?
Exactly what I thought I was gonna see.
What?
80 women sitting alone. No men in sight. None.
I saw so many black women try to solve a problem in dating by starting to host events in person, trying to create third spaces to facilitate dating like offline. And you know what would happen every single time? The men were not signing up. They would be selling tickets to speed dating, and they would always end up with men's tickets on sale. Always, because they weren't buying any. Just the other day, a big account that I follow for black creatives did like this Cupid thing where they were like, hey, send us a profile about yourself and we would love to post it and like play matchmaker. Sounds like a cute idea, right? Not one single man sent their profile in. And mind you, this is an account that has well over 100,000 followers. It's just time to stop. It's time to stop. They have made it very loud and clear that they do not.
A singles event, and here's why I think we're doomed to be single for the rest of our lives. That was a bit dramatic, but let me tell my story. So I went to singles night at church's Charlotte campus. Now, I don't go to that church, but I started following Pastor Steven since he was a guest pastor at my church earlier this month. And when I found out that he was writing a book on dating and relationships, I was interested because, listen, your girl could use some divine intervention in that area.
See,
but I'll be honest, I didn't want to go at first. I figured it's a Christian singles event. There's going to be 50, 11 women there and like 2 men. Plus, they were advertising it as a conversation that you wouldn't expect to have at church. And I thought, I've heard enough of those modern dating and relationship podcasts. I don't need to hear anymore, especially not with a biblical spin. Instead of having meaningful conversations about finding and building Christ-centered relationships,
we just left the event.
He was having.
I think we were just saying That
See, a lot of you women gonna get curved too, man. All that bullshit y'all spew out. Niggas don't be forgetting shit. Gonna have to come real humble when shit hit the fan. Cause niggas gonna be able to see through it. But yeah, man, I just watched this dude. See, I'm screen recording right now, so I can't flip the camera around. Dude literally just went in the trash, man. Grabbed a bag of food out. That's Esau, man. Esau at the end of the world, Jacob is the beginning that follows thereafter. Our people got next to rule, man. Ain't gonna be no China, ain't gonna be no Russia, ain't gonna be no Iran. New heathens gonna be serving us. Elam, Ishmael, Moab, Ammon, Japhet. Amalek, Esau. You heathens gonna be serving, boy. And the Most High setting it up like that. And see, the women of our nation, they forgot about our history. And the ones that even know and remember certain stories, they hear stories or whatever, they still like to look down and talk shit on a man like, well, you ain't like that no more. Call on your God. Just call on your sky daddy. Different stuff they say, man. You got to eat them words. Book of Proverbs chapter 6 verse 26 said, for by means of a whorish woman a man is brought to a piece of bread, and the adulteress will hunt for the precious life, man. That's how women be out here. That's why that dude, she was on the hunt for that nigga. She probably was mad for whatever reason they fell out. Probably wasn't giving her no money no more, letting her do whatever he was doing, indulging in, and cut that shit off. And she got him killed. A lot of dudes been getting killed because of these women too, but a lot of women been getting jacked up simultaneously because they be thinking they ain't gonna get judged and they just gonna ride off into the sunset and go to Miami in the summertime and shit. No, that's not going out, man. The Most High is executing judgment back to back and making it known in the media. And the scriptures mention knowledge being increased in the end. Knowledge is being increased. So stuff that needs to be known is going to be known. Now, let me get these precepts in the book of Isaiah and get ready to end this off. Book of Isaiah chapter 32, verse 3. No, I'm going to start at verse 2. Maybe we go to verse 1. But see, this society made people look down on us like we not shit. And that's what women like to say, niggas ain't shit. And so that's their little favorite little slogan. They like to say, niggas ain't shit. Meanwhile, they the ones to be doing the most fuck shit and just trying to hide it. Matter of fact, before I get this, let me get another preset real quick. Back on what I was talking about the